Hello everybody! So I was planning to film a huge empties videos today, but I posted a picture on Instagram a few days ago with some shopping bags that I have gathered for the last couple of weeks, and almost all of you were really excited about that, and I asked you if you prefer an empties video or a haul video for this week, and most of you answered a haul video. So I will film the haul, and we will keep the empties video for the coming week. They are not in a specific order, it's a collective haul, and it's already November, so I'm really in a pre-Christmas shopping period, and most of the brands have released their Christmas stuff and they have sales, and I decided to take advantage of a few of these, and I will show you what I got now. I will start with Marionnaud, and I have two shopping trips in Marionnaud. So the first two products I'm showing you I have for quite a while, and I have already used them. I think they are the only ones I have used, if I can recall correctly, almost the only ones. And this is a small Marionnaud bag, and I have in here two things that I have already shown you, at least on Instagram, and the one I have already spoken to you about in a video. So the one is the Dior Skin Star foundation. I have shown this to you in my last favorites video, and I have the shade 022, and I love this foundation. It's really among my all-time favorites. I definitely recommend you to try and find a sample and try it out and see how it looks on your skin, and in my opinion it's one of the best high-end foundations out there. The other thing I got in this shopping trip that I actually have gathered a lot of my Marionnaud coupons and codes, and I had quite a good sale. It's a product from the company By Terry. I have not used a lot of By Terry products. I have tried a mascara in the past, and I really hated it. I was very disappointed because they're quite expensive, even among the high-end brands, and I have never actually tried anything since then. But I saw this blush, and you know how addicted I am with blushes, and you will also realize that today. And I saw this blush from their limited collection. I think it is for fall and winter, and it's called the Terrybly Rose the Rose Trio Blush Powder, and it says that it's a long-lasting glow universal color flash, and it comes in a box like that, and in that it's a pouch like that, so it's this tiny little thing. The pouch is a really good quality one, even among the best I have seen in high-end products, and the actual product is a very luxurious one, and it comes in a metal case like that it writes By Terry on top, and the product is like that. It comes with a mirror. It writes Terrybly on the mirror because it's the Terrybly Rose the Rose, and it has a small applicator like that it's practical, although I don't really use it, and I will try to hide the mirror. And this is the actual blush, and it is really amazing. I am in love with this blush. It smells like roses, and I also love that, and there is this rose pattern. I really like this. Could remind you the Anna Sui blushes, also the H&M blushes, that they have this rose pattern, and it smells fantastic. It applies wonderfully on the skin, and it gives a glow. You don't need to use a highlighter with that. It is pigmented enough, but it gives a very natural result. I actually really love it. And here it says that this is in the shade Rose Infernal, but I actually don't think there is another shade for this blush. I will continue with Marionnaud, and I have a bigger bag here, and I had been in another trip there, and I actually went in to ask if their advent calendar was released, and it wasn't yet. And then I saw this thing, and I actually admit that I purchased that just because of the packaging. And it is this. Just look how great this looks. It's inspired by Cinderella, and this is Livre de maquillage. It's a makeup book. Etait en fois, le 12 coups de Minuit. So once upon a time it was the 12 clocks of midnight, and the packaging is great, really. Every single detail, the picture, it looks so festive, so beautiful, and it was really good priced. That was only 25 francs, which is extremely cheap for Switzerland. And it is actually a big multiple colors palette. So this is one similar with this BEAute Cosmetics known palettes from eBay, but the packaging is really cool and it's really nicely made. This is the interior with the stars. I would be thrilled if they have this design on the box, or the actual palette box. That would be just incredible, and I really like it like that, but I think that I will keep the box, and I will keep it like that, because the box is the wow factor in this palette. So it comes like that with a big mirror that I'm not showing you yet, and it is a palette like that with the multiple colors. So it has 10 lip products that you can see here in these two lines, and then it has 30 eyeshadows, and you can see there are the browns and some pinks, and it continues with many quite impressive colors. It has some blues and greens and yellows and some purples at the end, and down it has 5 blushes. I don't know how much use I will get from this palette, because I'm really not a person. Oh, okay, now I realize that you can have the mirror standing like that. It is quite nicely made. It's very sturdy. So I don't know how much I will use this palette, because I have a ton of colored eyeshadows. I'm not a neutral kind of girl, so it's not that I have only neutrals and I wanted a pop of color, but it's quite nice to have them all gathered. There are some eyeshadows that I really am looking forward to try, like this one. It looks really amazing, and now you can see my camera on the plastic. So it is this color right here, or this color right here, and the blushes look quite interesting, and they are all not all very shimmery. So there is a bronzer, some very shimmery blushes, some blushes that they look almost matte, and as about the shadows, most of them they are satin or really shimmery, but there are some that they look to be really a bit matte. So it is a nice addition in my collection, I believe, especially since the packaging is so gorgeous that I'm sure that it will look really nice and decorative together with my other makeup palettes. And I have then another palette that it also has a really great packaging, but that was not the main reason I got it. And this is one of the Smashbox Christmas collections, and it is the smallest one because we don't have the huge one here. I think it's Ulta exclusive in US. So this is the Smashbox On the Rocks Photo Op eyeshadow palette. It comes in a box like that, and the theme is jewel tones. That's why the On the Rocks title. And This is the actual palette. I really like it. I think the size is perfect. Actually, this is one of my, oh look how shiny it is. This is one of my favorite palettes from the holiday collections. I have tried Smashbox eyeshadows and sometimes they were hit and miss with me, but the last few years I think that they are really doing a really good job, and they have improved the consistency of the shadows a lot. I find this size a perfect size for traveling, and especially if you see that it has quite a lot of shadows in. So it actually has 12 shadows, I think. It comes with a huge mirror for this packaging. It has also this classical plastic that writes all the names of the shadows, and this is the actual palette. So it has some shimmer, it has some satins, it has some matte, it has a lot of neutrals here, so a lot of highlighting shades, and it has these dual tones here in the corners, and it has some basic dark colors like this gray, silver, and the black, and two browns. I actually find this palette fantastic, and some of the colors are really amazing, like this green, instant love, and most of them have a bit of shimmer. This blue is also amazing, but also this highlighting shades. I actually really like it, and I want to play with it, and I was waiting to show you that first, and I really believe that this is one of the best palettes out there, and if you can get your hands on it, you should definitely try that. It also comes with some suggestions in the box, so it has this leaflet, get the looks, and it gives you the names. That's nice, because the plastic one thing I will throw in a second, and here are the looks that it suggests, and it says which eyeshadows you can use for that. I like that because for people that they are not so much into makeup, it gives quite a lot of ideas on how to combine these eyeshadows. And that's it from Marionnaud, almost. I have the advent calendar, but it's huge and I have it there, so I will show that to you at the end. And I have some more things to show you. So I have a small drugstore purchase here, and this is from the latest Catrice collection that is called Check and Tweed. So this is kind of a fall winter collection, and the products that I got is one of the Quattro baked eyeshadows. So this is a small eyeshadow palette with 4 eyeshadows, and I got the Town of Crown shades, and I think there is another choice, but this is the one I got. It is really weird for me the fact that they didn't include the small mirror here, but these are the 4 baked eyeshadows. Let me take off the plastic again so that you can see them, and they are all very shiny. It has a really nice intense blue, and then there are some neutrals and a brown. I found the shades quite nice, and I wanted to try them out. And then I have an eyebrow fixing gel, and this is the neutrally brown. I don't remember if there were 2 shades and I just got the lightest or not, so I really like the brush on that. So you can see that the brush is unequal, and you can brush your eyebrows better with this side up. And I really wanted to try this, and it's not a clear one, it is a color one, and I like it. It's quite sleek and nice. And then the other one I got is a lipstick, and it's one of these really slim ones, and I tried to find the name that is in a tiny sticker on the bottom. So this is the Check and Tweed Velvet Lip Color, and I got the shade 1, Queens BEAUtea Time. That's cute. So this is how it looks, and it's a neutral shade. I'm not doing swatches now because I have a lot of things to show you, But if you want swatches of any of these things, please leave me down a comment and I can swatch them for you and post it on Instagram or on my Facebook page. Or if it's something like a palette or something, I can even review it for you if you want it separately. So this is the lip color, and then I did an online order from a very loved nail polish brand, and this is Cadillacquer. I think that I have shown you again in the past nail polishes from Cadillacquer, and I really would like to soon write a post about them because I really love everything I have tried so far. And Cadillacquer is a Swiss indie brand. I didn't even know that before I ordered for the first time, and the nail polishes are really cool. And quite recently, like a few months ago, they released a collection themed from Sons of Anarchy, and the shades are perfect, and I was also really intrigued because of the theme. So the collection has 8 shades and I ordered the 4 of them. I wanted them all. I tried to persuade myself that I should not get the purples because I have quite a lot of purples also from Cadillacquer, and at the end I chose 4 of my favorite shades, but I don't promise that I will not purchase the rest in the future. So I will start with, that's a stunner. This is Ink, and they come all like that in bottles of 15 ml and with a Cadillacquer logo. And this is this amazing dark blue shade. And the next one, oh, this is lovely. This is called Day is Gone. I cannot even describe this shade. They all have tons of holographic glitter in them, and they are really my kind of shades. And of course I got the green one of the collection that is called Men of Mayhem, and it is this dark green full of holographic particles. And then I got Redwood, that it is a bit of a burgundy shade with a lot of hollows in. So these are the nail polish I got from Cadillacquer. Last weekend I went to Basel, so I have done a bit of a KIKO haul. They have a KIKO store there, and here in Switzerland you can order online from the KIKO store, but it's always much better to be able to visit the store and play around with stuff. So I got a couple of things, and first of all I got this is a product from their previous collection that it's still in stores. I don't remember the name of the collection. The theme is card games, and I will put the name down below. And this is actually a product that I got just before we left, because I was there with a friend and she was swatching and checking also stuff. And at some point I was like, I'm ready to pay. I found my stuff. And then I saw her hand and I was like, what's this thing that you have swatched here? And I was really excited. And this is Color Up Long Lasting Eyeshadow, and the color is 29. And if you see it, it's one of these chunky pencils thing. It doesn't look very impressive. It just looks, okay, this is a dark khaki shade, like that. But this I need to swatch for you. This is really amazing. And they are very creamy. This reminds me so much Club from MAC, which is my favorite MAC eyeshadow, and I really looking forward to combine them, and I saw so much potential in that. The next thing I decided to try, it is, oh, this had an amazing sale, that's why I got it. So this is the Street Glam eyeshadow palette, and it is from a previous collection. I got the it's an eyeshadow and eyeliner palette, and I got number 1. And all the shades here are very dark, and it is like that. And you can use them as eyeshadows, and I like the fact that they all have a kind of a big mirror. And the black one you can also use as eyeliner. So you can see that there is a really smoky eye palette. I really love it. I think the shades are all gorgeous and they are all colors that I would use a lot. Next I have a nail polish. I love KIKO nail polishes. I have a lot and I always check them when I visit a store, and I found a couple that I really wanted, and they were only the testers, they were out of stock. But then I saw this one while I was searching for another one, and it's a glittery purple blue one. You can see the blue shimmer in, and this is the shade 524, and there was one last color and I got it. And the last thing I got is from their new Christmas collection. It's called, I don't remember how the collection is called. I was not very impressed by the collection. I have to say that they have a lot of makeup sets, they have a lot of things for gifts, but if you want to see and get specific individual products, I was not so much impressed. But this is a mascara, and it's the Divine Reflections Volume Mascara, and I got the Jade black one. And I don't know why the box is so huge. I mean, the mascara is also really huge, and it has a very nice curved brush. I'm not opening it yet. It has a dark blue green shade that if it is like that on the eyes, I think it will be incredible. So this is supposed to be volumized and color, so I'm really looking forward to try it, and I will certainly talk to you about that in the future after I try it out.